Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Vante Davis, he's got to get it together real quick. Somebody needs to teach this boy, teach him about shutting up. Because he is in the joint. And let me tell you something. Don't mess around with these people in positions of power who already want to give you the business because they don't like the fact that you were in a hit and run, involved a female, was pregnant, had a couple of issues with domestic violence. I mean, come on, champ. They don't like you. You out here after your fights talking about the Glock has no safety. And I'm going to say this. I understand being able to be yourself. But I'm 48 years old. I've been around the world. And I'm telling you, right, the different positions that I've held. Once you get to a position where a lot of, I'm trying not to sit, let me just put it to you this way, right? I ended up getting to a position where I could go no higher. I was where a lot of people wanted to be. And I'll just leave it as that, okay? To make it as simple as possible. Vante Davis is in a position to where a lot of people want to be. When you get there, you have to learn something. But the best advice I was ever given is to listen a whole lot. I had somebody pull me aside, right? White guy. Me and him, cool as a fan. He had been serving in a similar capacity for about 6 years. I just got there, right? So I'm excited. First thing he did, pull me aside, call me by my name, right? Say, hey, man, let me talk to you. I said, cool. So we go in the office, and he's like, listen, position you in now? He was like, let me tell you something. Now, I didn't agree with this part. He's like, you didn't become any more attractive than you were yesterday. And I'm thinking to myself, hold your horses. You know, let's not take it to the stupid. Now, that's you who may not have gotten any more handsome, champ. Or what he was getting at is saying that if all of a sudden you find women throwing themselves at you because of the position you're in, don't sit there and think that now you're good looking and get a side of yourself, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, man, women been throwing themselves at me since I since I had the soft mustache, you know what I mean? So hold your horses. But I understood what he was saying. And then he told me, he said, learn to listen a whole lot and talk very little. Because when you say things and you put it out there into the universe, he was like, man, you can't take that back. And people are going to interpret it the way they want. He's like, now you find yourself back in the corner trying to explain yourself. He was like, you're in a big glass house. It only takes one small stone to shatter that glass house. He's like, it's different when you're first starting out. You're in this super small house. He's like, but you got a lot of stones coming at you. He's like, that's called your experiences. He's like, a lot of stones coming at you, but nothing, your house isn't really that big yet. So there's a lot of stuff missing you, but you're learning along the way. And he's like, as you progress, that glass house gets bigger and bigger. There should be less stones coming at you because you shouldn't be making as many mistakes. He's like, the position you're in now, he's like, you can't make any mistakes. So listen to this here with Vante Davis, and then we're going to talk about it.
Man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge she knocked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
To the home detention people. I listened to everybody to the T. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail. She said that I shouldn't have. She wanted me to be in an apartment, a one-bed apartment. You know what I mean? And I couldn't even, you know what I mean, take that. You know what I mean? She wanted me to stay in a one-bed apartment and have my kids and nothing come visit me and things like that. I just want to spread light on this situation because feel as though she's taking advantage of me. She feels,
You have 30 seconds remaining.
and she's doing stuff that's not right to me. I feel as though I don't know if she's advantage of or not, but the things that she's doing right now is not right. You know what I mean? I feel as though I need to share on this situation.
Listen, right? Chuko, where you going? Outside? I'll be there in 10 minutes, okay? All right. Listen to this. Who recorded that? Oh, man. Whoever recorded that, let me tell you, they just made his situation worse, in my opinion. In my opinion, they made his situation worse. He may feel they did him wrong. He may feel they're out to get him. He may feel it's unfair. He may feel it's the secret society. You know what? He may be right. But you know what? He put himself in that situation. Whoever is advising him, whoever recorded this, foul. This did not help him. You have these legal authorities out here. Let me tell you, right? Forget the fact that I'm a Gervonta Davis fan, right? I'm a boxing fan. My two favorite fighters were Zab Judah and Chris Bird, right? But let's set all that aside. Forget the hood champion bullshit, right? That's just content creator. My name's not hood champion. But let's just talk as me as the individual, right? Look, man, Gervonta Davis messed up. And it just finally caught up with him. Okay? It is what it is. And my thing is, whoever recorded that, they're foul. Maybe they had a discussion and they were like, hey, record it, put it out there. I want to give my side of the story to clear things up. And that's cool if that's what you want to do. But don't come out here and attack the judge that you think is crazy, that you think has an agenda towards you. Don't attack the judge. Why would you do that? She can make your life miserable. She has all the position power in the world. And you know what? There's no one there to check and balance her because she hasn't done anything wrong. Maybe she's a little bit iron-fisted. Doesn't mean she's wrong. Doesn't mean anything she's done to him was illegal. She's just a little iron-fisted. Okay? You have some people coming late to work. Somebody wants to talk to you. Hey, how you doing? What happened? Car issues. Hey, just glad you made it here. You're alive. You're safe. It's all that matters, right? Some people. Another person comes in. Hey, glad you made it here safely. You're alive. Whew, thank God. But I'm just going to document this here just as a note that we've had this conversation, you know. Still putting shit in your records. That's not good, but they don't make you feel so bad, you know. Things happen. Then you get that fool who's the iron-fisted person. As soon as you come in, get your ass over here, blah, blah, blah. You're late, blah, blah, blah. Just assuming you were out partying, drinking, irresponsible. And then you're like, look, man, my mother died, okay? I got the call on the way to work. I pulled over, trying to process it. And they still give you a letter, a reprimand, or they counsel you and put it in your PIF. Does that make them wrong? Nope. Iron-fisted? Little insensitive? Yeah. Does it make them wrong? No. Gervonta Davis, he has that one, that judge, it sounds like he has that one who is more like, oh, yeah, we know you showed up late to work. We understand your mother died. You got the call on the way to work this morning. You pulled over to kind of process that you're crying. We understand, yeah, but we're still giving you paperwork because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be here at 7 o'clock. That is ridiculous, but it's not illegal. You understand? Now, the one thing I don't understand, if what he's saying is true, yo, man, he is buying a condo or apartment, right? 2 bedrooms. Or he bought one. And the judge is saying she didn't want him. She wanted him to be in a one-room apartment by himself and he can't see his kids. Let me tell you something. Nothing about that makes sense. And I'm going to tell you what. If he's not being truthful, it's going to come down on him. Now he's lying on her, on a judge. And she may say, hey, you know what? I want to air some things out. Let me push this into the atmosphere. And she very well could put some stuff out there. And it may not be a good thing for him. So I just think with him, he should have just thought this out a little bit better, been quiet, and just said, hey, man, and did his time. When Floyd Mayweather went to the joint, he didn't say nothing. He knew there was issues there with, the baby's mother. He knew he was kind of getting done wrong, you know what I'm saying? But he shut up, and Floyd went to jail. He shut up. He didn't say nothing. You hear through Ellaby or someone else, but then he comes out of jail, and he's back to business. And he still doesn't say a lot about it. Tank Davis shows level of experience and maturity, and I would say age too. But now you look at the people out here, and you get mixed reviews. And this is the stuff that I keep telling you. This younger generation, they're so concerned about what people think about them. Oh, Lord have mercy. You go to Twitter. What are they saying? What's going on? Instagram, Facebook, out there, these content creators, what are they saying about me? Look, man, you can do whatever you want. I'm telling y'all right now. Everyone out here, if you're still watching this video, listen, you can do what you want. Go do it. You want to go out here and get a PhD? You want to open up a business? You want to start your YouTube channel? You want to go and get involved in real estate? You want to go shoot somebody? You want to bite somebody? You want to be late from work? You want to come home and leave your 2, 3, 4-year-old children at home, leave for a week and leave them there with no supervision? You can do it. You can do what you want. But there are consequences. Simple. Choices, consequences. And you got to be ready to deal with the consequences. Consequences aren't always bad. Consequences can be positive. You look at the choice he made, okay? That crap with the hit and run and the domestic issues. Whether we know the hit and run happened. The domestic stuff, whatever. Bottom line is part of the consequences. This thing about the house, I'm hearing that he was out there pitching woo. Someone told me, based on this bullshit I'm reading, Vante Davis was out there trying to get a piece of woo. He was out there pitching woo on it while on probation, while on house arrest. Got caught. Someone sold him out. Vante Davis was creeping, trying to go out there, man, and pitch woo while on house arrest. 2-bedroom condo, house, or apartment, so he could have his kids over. My man was out there pitching woo, is what they're saying. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If he wanted to pitch some woo, if there's truth to that, right? Why he just didn't have a girl come over to the crib, man? What are you doing? What are you doing, stupid? This is not a game. That's any truth to that. He's Gervonta Davis. I'm sure Gervonta, he didn't have to make a phone call. He just could probably whistle. And some of them birds would come flying there to the damn apartment, Calvin Ford. I'm sure Calvin Ford may even try to get him a little piece of the forbidden fruit. So get out of here with that, man. But at the end of the day, Gervonta Davis, good learning experience for him. I think he only needs 1 day in jail. Maybe give him a week, and then he'll be fine. But this, to finish out the rest of that sentence, I tell you what, I don't wish prison on nobody. Jail, not even staying in the detaining cell. I did that for one night. Got myself mixed up in a little something. They had my ass in there. And you see all the fools coming in there, man, who are ticket violations, warrants. Some guys who claimed they were about to start round 2 of their killing spree like Claude and Ray. All the clowns inside there. And they had me in this holding cell. It had to be about maybe 15 of us, right? It's a big-ass holding cell. And I'm sitting there listening to these guys. And I'm sitting there thinking, what the F am I doing in here? And they on the phone and calling their mother, calling their girlfriend, trying to call anyone. hey, you got any money, bail money, this and that. I'm innocent, I ain't do nothing. One guy was in there, supposedly on some murder charge, and he's like, well, I don't know nothing about that. And you see, everybody's innocent in there. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm really the only innocent one. Anyway, next morning I get out of there, and I just remember I came out of there, just from that, I wasn't even in there 24 hours, man. I was in there maybe 14, 12, maybe 20 hours, maybe 18 hours. Maybe 18 hours I was in there. I came out of there, man, feeling stink, nasty, because you can't shower. Then I had developed bronchitis. Just in that short period of time. That shit was filthy. You see guys going to piss, yo, man, hey, man, because they want no one to look at them. And everybody kind of turned. One guy had to take a crap in there. It's a big-ass holding cell. There's one toilet. Aluminum toilet, man. And he like, hey, man, I got to handle my business. And everybody pissed off because he's shitting in the cell. And I'm sitting there looking at that saying, yo, never again. Never again. And I was gone like that, man. Once they found out, hey, they're like, yo, you should have never even brought this guy here. It was stupid. But that's why you got to be careful of the people you're around. But with him, it is what it is, man. People out here saying, hey, look, he should have always gone to jail. There's so many different... let me show you what these fools are saying. That way you can see it's not me making this crap up. This guy here says, free the goat, he's innocent. Yeah, whatever. No, you broke the law which landed you in court and you broke the terms of your sentence. Then comes jail time. So, you can see people have different opinions. It says, Tank, need y'all to work, man. I don't know what the hell he's saying. But it's not cool to intentionally try to sound dumb. Let me tell you all that. Free Tank in jail, Shakir. Crazy. I knew that judge had a personal grudge against Tank. It's disgusting and she needs to be removed immediately. How does this person know anything about the judge? Come on now. Not for nothing, we see a judge do meat dirty too. See, this is what's so annoying to me. All these damn bandwagoners taking it to the stupid. Look, very simple. Sit your ass in that house, in that room, in the kitchen, in the living room, wherever. Don't even go sit on the porch, the patio. Stay inside the house. Very simple. Don't go sign no closing documents. Don't go out there trying to pitch rule. Do the right thing. He made it hard on himself, especially if he knew that judge was a fool, because there's no video of that of that trial, no video. But believe you me, they wanted to get at him. But he had some connections, obviously, and he still messed up. Still messed up. It's crazy. It's called house arrest. It's not the penthouse arrest. Wherever you need to go to do your time, do it, man. Now he's sitting in jail. And let me tell you what, man. You got to take some responsibility for your actions. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And for all the people thinking, oh, man, he's trying to speak to the fans from jail, man. Yeah, Vante Davis is a real one. He's calling us from the joint. He loves us, man. We need to get behind Gervonta. Start a GoFundMe. We need free Gervonta. Yeah, we need to start an insurrection like they did at the White House. We need to overthrow the jailhouse. Man, shut up. I can't take it. Can't take these fools out of here, man, trying to perpetuate and encourage nonsense. Nobody going to overthrow no damn jailhouse, no damn courthouse. What are you talking about? Stupid. But I will say this, man. I know he'd rather spend 90 days in that apartment that he was in rather than being one night in jail, because jail sucks. Let me tell you something. I didn't even they just took a picture of me and my fingertips. They didn't even strip me down butt naked and put me in the whatever the little uniform is. They didn't put me in all that. I didn't get processed. I just was in a holding cell, within like 18 hours, I was gone. But once you get processed, like Gervonta Davis, you get butt naked. It's embarrassing. So you know how this crap is with people out there with cameras and everything else. Him and his profile. I'm sure some cornball in there probably got a few pictures of this man butt naked, him out there in uniform. You know, this is crazy. So now, all because of a choice to go ahead, whether it's pitching who or buying a condo or townhouse. Look at all the fallout, man. But that being said, for those of you out there who are Gervonta Davis fans, let me tell you this. Learn from what this man is going through, because it's horrible. Horrible. When I say free him, I'm not saying I agree with the stuff he's done. I say free him because, you know what, although there's a lack of accountability on his end, jail ain't no place for no human being. I don't care. Jail's a place for animals. You know what you put in cages? Animals, not human beings. That's not how that's supposed to go. But, you know, did what he was supposed to do. He did what he did. It is what it is. But best of luck to him. I can't wait for him to get out of jail. The whole thing is just messed up. It is. It is. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Don't nobody go out there and try to storm the goddamn courthouse, storm the damn jailhouse, and try to free Gervonta Davis and overturn the government like the damn fools did out there in D.C. Like, hold your horses and don't take it to the stupid. Because if you do, I'm going to create a video about you. And I don't care. I'm going to clown you. Be smart, people. I'm in the breeze.